The moments of togetherness between Jungkook and Taehyung during their trip to Germany successfully caught the attention of ARMY across various social media platforms. Photos and short videos of the two immediately became a hot topic of conversation. But no less surprising, public spotlight instead shifted to Jimin after the next concert was held. At the concert, a number of fans began to notice Jimin's expression in several moments when the camera focused on his face. Several circulating clips showed Jimin occasionally appearing calmer and smiling subtly, which triggered various speculations among fans. Some ARMYs then linked that expression to the news of Jungkook previously spending time with Taehyung in Germany. Various theories emerged on social media, even though there was no evidence or official statement indicating that the two events were truly related. Many fans actually reminded their fellow ARMYs not to rush to conclusions. According to them, an artist's expression on stage can be influenced by many factors, ranging from fatigue after a tight schedule, focus on the performance, to the emotional atmosphere during the concert. Nevertheless, the discussion regarding the change in Jimin's expression continued to grow. Some fans argued that he looked more quiet compared to previous concerts, while others felt that Jimin still showed a warm smile and interacted, as usual, with the members and the audience. Videos lasting a few seconds began to be analyzed in detail by fans. Some highlighted Jimin's gaze, while others compared his body language with previous concerts. All of these analyses originated entirely from fan interpretation and cannot yet be considered as facts. The conversation grew even livelier because the friendship between Jimin, Jungkook, and Taehyung has always attracted ARMY's attention. Small interactions among the three often go viral and spark various theories, even though in the end, many of them only end up as jokes among fans. On the other side, not a few ARMYs invited the community to enjoy the moment as part of the excitement of following BTS's journey during the tour. They believe that speculation may arise as a form of enthusiasm, but it must still be distinguished from information that has actually been confirmed. Until now, neither Jimin, Jungkook, nor Taehyung has commented on the various speculations circulating on social media. There is no official statement linking Jimin's expression at the concert to Jungkook's activities with Taehyung in Germany, so the entire discussion remains within the realm of fan assumption. With the concert schedule still ongoing, ARMY's attention is now focused on the next performance. Many are curious whether Jimin will again become the spotlight because of his expression, or if the three friends will instead present a new interaction that turns all the speculation into just another interesting story among fans. The conversation about Jimin's expression was not only buzzing among Korean ARMYs, but also spread to the international fan community. On various social media platforms, fans from United States, Japan, Brazil, Indonesia, to Europe joined in sharing concert video clips while expressing their opinions. Interestingly, the reactions that emerged were highly diverse and showed that not everyone shared the same interpretation. Some fans considered Jimin's expression to be nothing to exaggerate. They believed the idol was simply focusing on giving his best performance on stage after undergoing a packed tour schedule. I think Jimin was just focusing on performing, but ARMY is always good at finding small details, wrote a fan whose comment later received many likes. On the other hand, there were also fans who chose to respond to the conversation with jokes. They mentioned that the friendship dynamics of Jimin, Jungkook, and Taehyung always manage to create funny drama among ARMYs, even if it does not necessarily reflect what is actually happening. The friendship of those three always makes the timeline noisy, even though there might not be any special meaning, another fan commented. Several ARMYs also reminded the community not to draw conclusions too far just from a few seconds of video clips. According to them, a person's expression can change due to various reasons, ranging from fatigue, concentration while performing, to different camera angles. Therefore, they hoped the discussion would still be viewed as fan speculation, not as a fact regarding the relationship between the three BTS members. Despite being filled with various theories and jokes, one thing that stands out clearly is how enormous ARMY's attention is toward every moment involving Jimin, Jungkook, and Taehyung. Even a change in expression that lasted only a few seconds was able to trigger a global discussion, making many fans now increasingly curious about their interactions in the upcoming concerts. Interestingly, amidst the buzzing discussion about Jimin's expression, many fans also pointed out that his interaction with Jungkook and Taehyung on stage still proceeded warmly as usual. In several concert moments, the three were still seen approaching each other, exchanging smiles, and chatting briefly in between performances, showing the solid teamwork that has always been their trademark. One of the moments most shared by fans was when Jimin was seen having a short conversation with Jungkook before both returned to their positions to continue the next song. Not long after, the camera also caught Jimin laughing when Taehyung made a gesture that invited smiles from the other members. The video clip immediately circulated widely and brought a different perspective from fans. For some ARMYs, that spontaneous interaction was precisely the reason why they did not fully believe the various theories developing on social media. They reasoned that if there were truly an awkward atmosphere among the members, such relaxed moments would likely not happen naturally on stage. If you pay attention until the end of the concert, they were still joking around as usual. "I think we are often too quick to conclude based on just one expression," wrote one fan. Another fan added, "A few seconds of video can indeed look dramatic, but if you look at the whole concert, their chemistry remains the same as what we've always known." Nevertheless, the discussion among ARMYs still continues. Some remain curious about the changes in Jimin's expression on several occasions, while others choose to see the overall interaction of the three friends as proof that there is no indication to support the various speculations. Until now, all these discussions remain in the realm of fan interpretation and have never been confirmed by Jimin, Jungkook, or Taehyung. The conversation quickly spread across social media. Within hours after the concert ended, various video clips, screenshots, and compilations of Jimin's moments began to fill timelines on X, TikTok, Instagram, and fan community forums. Many fanbase accounts made analysis videos comparing Jimin's expression in several parts of the concert, making the topic even more widely discussed. Not a few posts managed to gain hundreds of thousands to millions of views because they triggered long discussions in the comment section. Some fans tried to observe every detail, from the gaze, smiles, to Jimin's body language when he was near Jungkook and Taehyung. Meanwhile, other fans reminded that short video clips do not always depict the entire situation happening on stage. Interestingly, a number of content creators also compiled videos showing the entire course of the concert as a comparison. They showed that behind the moments being widely discussed, Jimin was still seen smiling, joking, and enjoying the performance with the other members several times. Videos like these brought a new perspective and made the discussion among ARMYs even more diverse. Despite being filled with various theories, the majority of conversations on social media took place in the enthusiastic atmosphere typical of the fan community. Many ARMYs considered the discussion as a form of attention to every detail of BTS's performance, while continuing to remind that all analyses came from fan interpretation and were not confirmed information. Precisely because there is no official explanation yet, public curiosity keeps increasing, making each subsequent concert highly anticipated with the hope that new moments will emerge to liven up the discussion on social media again. Now ARMY's attention is shifting to the next concert. After Jimin's expression became a topic of conversation and Jungkook and Taehyung's togetherness in Germany continued to be linked by some fans, many are curious whether the next stage will again present interactions that spark new speculations. Some fans even believe that the cameras at the next concert will focus even more on the three members. Not because there are new facts revealed, but rather due to ARMY's enthusiasm to catch every smile, gaze, or spontaneous joke that has often gone viral on social media. However, until now, all of these discussions remain in the realm of fan interpretation. There is no official statement from Jimin, Jungkook, or Taehyung linking their expressions on stage with their personal activities outside of the concert. Nonetheless, that does not stop the curiosity of fans who continue to look forward to small surprises from the three. If a single change in expression is capable of triggering thousands of comments and various theories worldwide, then the next concert has the potential to become the spotlight once again. The question now is no longer whether ARMY will find new moments, but rather what kind of moment will make the timeline noisy again. And whether the three friends will once more steal the spotlight just through a brief interaction that invites various fan interpretations.